Hey subscribers, TT here. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, be sure to click the subscribe button to subscribe to the channel for more subscriber messages. All of my messages are timeless, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. Comment down below, let us know where you're tuning in from, where you're tapping in from, and let's jump right into y'all messages. What do we have for today? All right, so we have some, I don't know if you're like, if you are no longer connecting with family, not going to a family reunion, something to do with you uprooting yourself and what comes with you and going someplace else. What is this? I can feel it in the air. You don't feel loved wherever you just came from. You don't feel loved. Something about you don't feel like your ancestors were there. You don't feel like like you were properly being treated. Yeah, divine feminine. So you weren't being given your flowers or your recognition. You had family. It's giving more family, like family that were hating on you, jealousy, envy. So y'all are my subscribers where you have more of a connection with your ancestors after they're deceased than you do with your family while they're alive. And I feel like the reason why that has something to do with you coming from a very powerful bloodline. So a lot of your direct family members will be like pieces on the chessboard. And everything that they do to you prepares you for your throne. So your throne is forged out of war. Okay. Out off the bones of your ancestors is what I'm hearing. We have spirit guides in reverse. Let go of the need to be right here. Some of you may have an estranged relationship with your spirit guides. According to them, your guides have a hard time communicating with you because you know best. I'm here, mother knows best. Or you struggle with moving forward sometimes, starting over from scratch sometimes. And so you tend to repeat negative patterns because you resist the change. That type of dependency kind of leaves you in no man's land. You feel healthier, yes, because you are not negotiating with terrorists. You're not negotiating with people. You're not even considering what they have to say. Your family's good. Your wealth's good. The projects that you work on are good. And you're great. Now, I feel like I'm talking to you, right? But I feel like what happens is, this is how you know it's time for you to leave a place. Leave people, places, and things, because your ancestors will stop communicating, not to you, but they won't want to talk to whoever is connected to you. Your spirit guides may refuse to do work for like clients you have or people that you typically would want to do work for. Your spirit guides may say like, it's close shop, pack shit up, move, go in another direction. We're done talking to this level of consciousness. We're done extending offers. We're done. Because there's something about levels of consciousness that you nurture. They only get out of their own way when you remove yourself from the equation. So anytime you stay in a situation too long, people around you get complacent. They stop working on themselves. They stop improving. They become codependent. And so they'll try to maybe restrict you as a way to force you to continue loving them or continue doing for them. And this is crazy because this is saying that this doesn't just come from family. Like anything that you do that's creative project, if you're a content creator on social media right now and you start out doing a certain type of content, right? I don't care. It could be something to do with divine feminine affirmations, beauty, whatever. And let's say you feel divinely guided, like you feel a spiritual shift to go in a particular direction because you know it's healthier and you know it's on a different frequency and a higher vibration, and that this is what your soul feels called to do. Y'all will be the ones to experience like a lot of hate in the comments, a lot of people hating on you because they don't like this new version of you. They feel like they wanted you to get a direct message that you weren't gonna get the same type of activity, you weren't gonna get the same type of support if you didn't do things their way, and they were supposed to make you very indecisive on what you should or shouldn't do for your highest calling, right? Then they occasionally took the risk to occasionally like check in to see how you hanging in, how you holding up, or whatever. So in these types of situations, peacekeeper, your ancestors just saying like, let us handle your lightweight. Let go of the need to be right. Let them think what they want to think. And so you know the truth. And so you have nothing to prove to nobody. At the end of the day, it don't change that your ancestors have denied access. Your spirit guides do not want to work with this certain vibration. The love portal is a closed shop, but you're still intact. Your energy is still intact. What's happening here is you feel the call to change. People connected to you fear that change, so you have to move forward, but they don't want you to move forward even though you know what's best. And so during this period of transition, there's something about your home, your aesthetic, different projects. Some of y'all are about to buy a home, start a new business. There's some type of big project that this season of your life, instead of being in struggle energy, struggle love, survival mode with anybody else, whether this is love from supporters, love from lovers, love from family, all of that chaotic energy, it's left behind you. You weren't afraid to walk through these portals. You weren't afraid of success. And that's why your level of consciousness is evolving at a rapid rate. That's why you're meeting and connecting with people that are on your same vibe. Yeah, people that you don't have to watch your back about. People that could teach you something. All right, so you definitely have leveled up from fragmented souls, and the people that you have currently in your life right now are people that conversation with them would be worth having. Engagement with them would be worth having. I feel like y'all all could teach each other something. Like they're good at something, you're good at something, and y'all share the wealth. Something about sharing the wealth is significant here. I can tell you one thing, it wasn't easy getting to this point. And look at all this damn jealousy and envy. That's what. Okay. So it comes with the territory. Right? First they start off loving you, then they start off hating you, and they don't know why, and then they want to accuse you of doing something to them. Like, hear me out. Man holding a coin in reverse. I'm picking up on that Yolanda energy again. There's something about someone being like Yolanda. All right. Hi. Wanting you to like play it safe. Let's see here. Let's see. Boundaries, thinking man. Okay, let's get this one. All right, what do we have here? So there's some type of routine of consistency that you have. Mirror incognito. What is this? I feel like someone is trying to get like information to have you like flip the script to give something. Is this like a reinvent? Is this like reinventing oneself? No, with the magician and the page of swords. This is a distraction, a divergent. So some type of distraction or divergent has been like placed somewhere for your for like other people to pay attention to that. There's like a distraction, a decoy, a divergent that's being like put out the world. And it's to throw off someone that's grieving over you. 10 of Wands. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We also have Pisces. Okay, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, yeah, there's some type of manipulation or work that someone was trying to play on somebody, and it won't work because they don't have no credibility or something like that. You're going through thick terrain. It's all about you're going through like a thick terrain, dealing with a lot of karmic energy right now. But it's a part of it. It's like this too shall pass. It's intended to frustrate you and put you back in survival mode where you have to I feel like you're in a space where you are aware that you are the universe having a human experience. You are the universe in a man's body. You are the universe in a woman's body. And so for many of you, you stepping into your divine presence and knowing exactly who you are is going to, it's like elevating you from like rags to riches. And this is the portal that you're going through. You're going to be extremely successful. So your guides and your ancestors were meant to help you up until this point, to see you to this transition. Who is this teacher? This is like a colleague or a friend that your guides are like transitioning you off to. 4 of Cups. 1, 6, 7. So what you need to know about, like, I'm picking up people like Cat Williams, people like Kendrick Lamar, people that are there to celebrate you but keep an eye on you but not necessarily reveal themselves to you. That's why the 7 of Cups is here. Even if they did reveal themselves, it would kind of be like if they stayed around you too much, it would mess with your creative style. And so it's like, and you would kind of like lack seeing what you have around you because their presence would be like a easy way for you to depend on them. So the ones that teach you are going to be the ones that, you know, like I said, they check in on you when you get in your own way, but they don't interrupt your creative process. And then they're there to celebrate with you. But in some way they're going to be able to see your potential. Do you know how like SZA and Kendrick Lamar have like this beautiful chemistry that they have? Yeah, because I'm hearing, I just want to see you win. If this world was mine. Yeah. It's going to be coming from people that don't need to like post it on social media and brag about it and be like, oh, I helped this person, or oh, this person. Like they would go years and years and years without ever knowing that these people were helping you from behind the scenes or in some type of way, or just kind of like seeing where you are getting in your own way and blocking your own ability, your own gift, and then they would kind of like shift the energy. And typically how they would shift the energy is like a healthy distraction, you know? Like, hey, put that down for a second, go have some fun. But they wouldn't necessarily be present there. They probably would encourage you indirectly to like go and hang out with friends or family, go be spontaneous. It's going to be here when you get back. So you can go through your spiritual death and transformation on a more frequent, regular basis. So that's what I have for you guys. Shout out to all my subscribers on this channel. Sending you lots of love, wisdom and guidance on your journey. Why can't I talk? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.